Look. You scared me for a minute till I took you back.
No, you're good. You're good. I was just typing.
I'm gonna make sure you covered up.
Ain't forgot having my back.
All right, good evening, good evening. Hey, we're starting out with a crowd tonight. That's what I'm talking about. Getting out there. Before we get started, everybody, I did want to say I appreciate y'all's support. Things are going in the right direction. We picked up some more subscribers since Tuesday, so we are growing. So good job on that. It's getting out there. Me and Absentee were just talking about it behind the scenes. I'm gonna make a bold prediction, and I want y'all to help me with this. Within what I say, T, how many? How
2
many weeks?
weeks.
2 weeks.
That's what you said.
2 weeks, 1,000 subscribers. That's what the goal is. Yeah, I said that 1,000. So YouTube actually re-altered our account. Now, if you go on and search Evolution Vanguard, it will pop up number one. Okay, so that's a good thing. You used to have to stroll all the way down to try to find it and search for it, but now it's popping up. So good stuff on that. So you got more crocodile. So y'all seen the caption. I wanted to make it a little funny. So we seen today that Jussie Omelet was released. Apparently, if you commit a hate crime, there's no time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the way it seems to roll. We're going to get into it. We're going to talk about it quite a bit. It's kind of bullshit in my opinion, because this happened in 2019 when it occurred. And then here we are, 2022. He finally gets his sentence, and then starts complaining about being solitary. Just in case y'all don't know, solitary and being confined into a tight space is part of prison and jail. Okay, that's the fucking design, right? But apparently, if you act like you're going to get Epstein or some shit in front of a judge. So let me make this clear for some people that may not have in-depth knowledge on the judicial system. So the judge that issued his sentencing has nothing to do with this appeal and stuff like that. That goes to the district attorney, just so y'all are aware of that. So when the appeals come in, it goes to the DA, and then the DA makes a determination on that. It's kind of messed up, because I thought that the judge was a little more fair. Now, here's what could happen. Fingers crossed, right? If it gets appealed and it ends up going back through the court for a rehearing or whatever the case may be, if I was that judge, I'd give the max on every single charge. Every single charge. All right, so he got the minimum, total of 150 days, and I think he got 5 days served out off of that or something like that. I can't remember.
Something ridiculous.
But the thing is, if they hit the max, he's looking at years at that point, and I think it's 5. It could be upwards to 5 years per charge.
If they give him the max, that there won't be a Walmart or CVS standing in any urban area. They'll burn that shit down.
Yeah, and here's the thing. You got BLM, and just so y'all know, we're going to be hitting all kinds of stuff at different angles tonight. No script, right? Let it rip. So that's how we roll. But before we get started, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. If y'all want to donate, you can. Not necessarily. It is listed in the description. It'll get posted throughout the chat all night. Also, for more information and a social platform that is free provided to you, you can go on Evolution Vanguard 1776.com. All right, that is there. It is free to sign up if you want to become a member of the organization. At the bottom of that page, you can fill out a recruitment form on there, and our person of contact will reach out to you. And we also offer a bunch of training videos and stuff like that. So it is a free social network. Anyway, now that I got all the preliminaries out of the way, so we're going to get into this. So he gets locked up, right? It didn't even take 15 minutes, and you've got BLM representation jumping on there, let him out, just flapping their jaws. Okay. I may get a strike for this, don't give a damn, but they can try to fact check this all they want to. Keep in mind now, I just do not support BLM organization. I want to be clear on that. BLM organization has no room to talk about criminal activity. Currently, they've got leaders getting locked up on multiple felony charges. Okay. Money fraud. They get donations, go on expensive trips, buy houses, all that good stuff. And that is not a lie. It is not a conspiracy theory. That is facts. So you got one of the they call her ex-leader, right? Colors, whatever her name is. She's on there, release Jussie, release whatever the case may be. So they have no room to talk. They need to keep their damn mouth shut, okay? Because when all this stuff comes out about their criminalistic ass, they're going to be locked up, all right? And I'm not just saying that because it's their organization. Any nonprofit organization that does that deserves to be locked up, all right? Because you're pandering off of people's feelings, which is a very, very easy target, right? So if you get everybody on board and they start donating massive amounts of money. So they've got $60 million that was donated in 2020, and they have no accountability for where it is, where it was spent, or where it came from. So that's pretty wild. But anyway, we're going to get back to Jussie Smollett. With him being let out of jail, what did he serve, 3-4 days?
I think a total of 5.
Total of 5, right? So I guess when you get a sentence now, everybody, you can divide that by 30, and that'll be what you get. All right. No, his would have been, by 30. So you take that 100, if you get 10 years, you can divide that by 30. Or 9 years, you'll wind up serving 3, whatever the case may be. So 5 days. Now, here's why he's out. So they put him in a padded room because of his whole "I'm not suicidal, I'm not Epstein" outburst in the courtroom after sentencing. Okay. So they put him in a padded room to keep him secluded. I guess he was scared that he wasn't going to be able to be a social justice warrior in there if he was solitary, right? So anyway, they had him in a padded room, and that was causing issues to his mental capabilities. So I think he was in there for a few days, and then they moved him over to another cell, right? I don't think it was fully gin pop, but I think it was, he could see somebody across the hall, you know what I'm saying? Maybe sign language. But anyway, so he got moved over there, and that was too much. So his complaint was, and his appeal is based on being secluded and his mental capability to withstand that. So as the tides may be, they let him out, right? I mean, how the hell does that work? Somebody explain that to me.
How's he get a damn signature bond?
I don't know, $150,000.
Well, I mean, if one of us was in that position, or not in that position, but we had lied about some shit and made false statements to law enforcement, they would throw the damn book at us. There wouldn't be, we'd be cooling our jets in fucking gin pop, locked up right now. But because he acts like a stuck bitch, and apparently, it's more that system, whatever the hell it's called. You know what I'm talking about. The systemic racism. They're going to let him out? Really?
I don't know what the big deal is, man. I mean, it's kind of like, you clicking on the farmersonly.com and it putting you in there in a simulator. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So he had his own metaverse dating site. Well, but there's a lot of things that come into play. I mean, immediately after he got his sentencing, you got our commander in chief and Hills Up Harris. They're sending out tweets in support of letting him out and stuff. I mean, they got a little shit to worry about, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why in the hell are they worrying about somebody getting locked up? I understand you need to worry about people as a mass, right? But right now we've got people that can't afford petrol to get around, right? We're on the verge of an all-out war for our nation. All right, we got Ukraine, which I don't want to talk about that no more. But there's a lot of weird shit going on there, and they're worrying about Juicy Omelet, right? What? Who gives a shit? Do your damn job. And what he could have done is just went ahead and put Hunter in there as a cellmate with him, and they'd have been all right. Shit. Sorry, Chad. I get a little frustrated with this shit today, but it's just never ending. So here's what we're getting out of it, right? So, in my opinion, and this is my personal opinion, and y'all may share it, he got too low of a sentencing to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then we were like, well, at least he got something, and then 5 days later he's out.
Wait, here's something if you want to jump down a rabbit hole. Maybe he was given such a light sentence to set the stage for this very thing to happen.
Right. And the thing is, if you go in and look up past hate crimes, none of them got that low of a sentence. None. We can sit here and look up a few of them. I'll do that here in just a minute. We'll pull some up. And I mean, it's just absolutely crazy. Now, if it had been a right wing conservative or whatever the case may be, even somebody center line, right? If they'd have done something like that, some race baiting bullshit, they'd still be in jail. You wouldn't even have gotten bail during your court time.
Oh no,
you'd have been in there the whole time.
Yep.
In gym pop, so it wouldn't matter.
They would have slapped your ass with the Patriot Act.
Let me see. Let me read some of these chats. Yeah, I think the judge was trying to center line it a little bit, give a little here, give a little there. But now they completely undermined that judge. If I was that judge, I'd be pissed. Because what's the point of them having a job if they're going to let BLM dictate what the sentence is on somebody?
Mm-hmm.
That's my point. And we can go in there. And I say we as conservatives, we've been writing Congress, writing senators, everything on J6, right? And nothing's happened. Absolutely nothing. Under complete false narrative, we've got people sitting in prison currently. Okay, for those of you that's not keeping track of that, they're still sitting there that haven't even been charged. They don't even have anything that they were booked for. They just booked them and stuck them in a hole.
Patriot Act.
But that was considered a insurrection act, right? Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, BLM has been dictating the justice system for 3 years. And it's not going to get any better, y'all. I mean, I hate to say it. They told them to stop doing donations to BLM. Amazon pulled them down. A couple other companies pulled them down off of their donation or representation list. But here's the thing. You can donate under a false donation, right? Real easy. It's real easy. So make no mistake, they're still trucking right along. You know, they're not going to let that light bill come due. I'm going to tell you right now.
No, BLM's like a hydra. You cut a head off and another one grows back.
It's a
So,
pain in that. And I'm not trying to demoralize y'all or anything or drop your morale, but it's just the truth. And the thing is, if people don't start sticking together and coming together on these situations and get in contact with whoever you think may possibly help you, it's not going to get any better. I mean, that's just as simple as it is. Um, Jay, you are absolutely correct. It's not new. It's nothing new. I mean, it's just more social explicit now, right? So now people can see what's going on. It's been happening probably 100 years, to be honest with you, or longer. Whenever they created a justice system in America, it was probably corrupt from the beginning. But it just, like I said, it's out in the open now. Well, not all of it, but a good bit of it. Anyway, what you think, T?
I mean, I'm gonna say the same thing you're saying. You know, the justice system's broken. It's been politicized and weaponized to serve a political party that is corrupt as the day is long, and all they use it for is to get points and to keep shit stirred up, and to push a narrative. You know, there's no excuse for them releasing this shitbag. He should still be in jail, dodging Big Bubba every time he goes to the shower. But you know, it just goes to show that a lot of things need to be addressed and reformed in this country, starting with the justice system all the way up to the executive branch. I think we all know that. As long as you got the ridiculous, piss poor leadership we've got, this will not improve. Just my 2 cents.
Right, and a lot of people's putting all their eggs in one basket, for November election, right? So those of you that are not aware, COVID's back, right? Okay, COVID's back. The new variant of Omicron is back. So anyway, that's on the news again now. So it's about election time, right? It's coming up. Now, here's the thing. Everybody's got all their eggs in one basket, thinking that the election's going to save everything. It's not. It's not going to save everything, y'all. This is going to take more years than any of us can contribute to be able to repair. Not saying we don't need to try. We need to keep pushing. All right. But now it's getting back on there about mask mandates, all that shit. I seen it on actually on local news today. Apparently, COVID's breaking out over in Europe, and it's coming this way.
Well, you know why they're doing that, right?
Oh yeah.
Yep. Absentee ballots, everybody. Print the shit off at home and just write your cousin's name on it. It'll be okay.
Oh goodness.
Just saying.
Well, it is there.
You know that they're shitting themselves about the midterms. They've got to be.
Right. And I hope that we do take it. I think it's going to be a red wave if it's a fair, collected election. I think it'll come out on the better side of that. But my point being is we can't put all reliance in there because you don't know how many damn rhinos you're going to have and stuff like that. And the truth is everybody that's in politics are out for their own good. And that's just as clear as I can put it. Right. A lot of people run a good game and they sound good. They talk a good game. They get in there and then they get a damn envelope slid under their door, right? Hey, with a note that says, I need you to take care of this. And then it happens. All right. And then people start talking about damn IDs to vote and shit like that. Look, I've had to have an ID for everything I've done in my adult life. All right. You want to go to a bar or whatever, you got to have an ID. You want to go buy a vehicle, you got to have an ID. All right. You want to go apply for government assistance, you got to have an ID.
You want to drive a fucking car, you got to have an ID.
Well, in most cases, yeah.
Well, you know what I'm saying. Legally.
Yeah. But, you know, I mean, it's just insane. I don't get it. This guy is an absolute shitbag, and that's as nice as I can say it. And he needs to be locked up. That's as clear as it needs to be. So if you're listening, BLM, you can shove it up your ass, okay? Because he needs to go back to prison. And it's not just because of him as an individual. It's because the justice system needs to be repaired and needs to be evenly distributed per crime, per capita, right? Just because somebody comes on there and puts a video and says, hey, you need to let him out, that doesn't warrant taking somebody out of damn jail. I mean, I don't understand it. You know, and the thing is, y'all, and it's happening everywhere. That just happens to be the one that's publicized, right? I know a situation. I'm not going to give y'all the details on it. T, you probably remember. I know a couple of y'all talked to you about it. So there was a 16-year-old girl that got murdered in a town, a small town. Okay. The person got locked up and did it. This person wasn't in the vehicle. It was a complete hate crime. They shot him. Well, they shot up the vehicle, and this happens to be one of the people that was in the back of the vehicle that got murdered, right? And it wasn't self-defense. That person was the only one that had a gun and was shooting at this vehicle in downtown. That person died, all right? They just let that fucker out. Hasn't been a trial, hasn't been anything. They started posting all kinds of stuff on social media. Hey, do this, do that. The pressure on the judge, the pressure on the DA and all that stuff. They let him out. He's out roaming the street. He killed somebody, right? How the hell is that fair?
It's not. If that was your daughter, if that was my daughter, my granddaughter, I mean, how do you think that balanced?
We'd have swapped occupation of that cell.
Probably.
Just saying.
You know, I'm sorry. As much as I get aggravated with Israelis sometimes, I'm a full believer in eye for an eye. So.
Oh, no, I'm a one-upper.
Well, I mean, I'm there with you, brother. You know. I got no problem.
So, if any of y'all ever go to jail, I just need y'all to let me know. I'm going to make a video. Okay? I'm going to make a video on here, and we're going to get you out. The sooner you let me know, I'm going to try to keep it down to 5 days, but it may take 10. You know, we don't have as big a following. So, it may take me 10 days, so y'all just bear with me. Shit. I'm sorry. Y'all are all screwed.
Can I deviate off the regular scheduled program just for a minute?
Hell yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, but I keep running this through my mind. I saw the article earlier. That Rachel Levine, whatever the hell it is, the thing from the Black Lagoon with the blonde hair.
Oh, yeah.
Our idiot in chief named her Woman of the Year. I'm sorry, but how in the hell can a woman in this country? I mean, where's the Me Too people? They gotta be pissed off. I mean, he just straight kicked them in the damn ovaries. You know, you're gonna let that represent women of America. That's the Woman of the Year. That right? I mean, you know.
Well, I mean, you know,
what the hell?
It's not the first time, you know. I mean, they put Caitlyn Jenner on a magazine, same thing.
Yeah, right? But you know, I'm not a fan of Caitlyn, Bob, Fred, whatever name he goes by. But the point I'm making is, at least they didn't take Caitlyn and say, "You're Woman of the Year." I mean, that's a slap in the face to every grown ass woman, every girl on the face of the damn planet. I mean, damn.
You're right. You want to talk about equal rights? Hey, there it is. There's your situation to fight for, and you know, I just hate to say women have come so far from just being an at-home wife, a baby maker, pretty much, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fighting for all this stuff. Now you've got men going over to their sports and completely dominating, right? I think that one weightlifter beat the women's record with one arm.
Under the guise of
One arm.
identifying as a girl.
Right. With one arm, y'all. I mean, just think about that. Okay. And then now you got this shit show that just got Woman of the Year. I mean,
it's embarrassing.
It's a man with long hair. That's it.
It's just rampant fucktardism.
So let me tell y'all my personal opinion, and I'm not a psychologist or anything like that, and people's gonna get pissed off when I say this, but my personal opinion is when a man decides to change their gender to a female persuasion, they're not strong enough to be a man, and that's my opinion. Okay, now here's the thing. They want to talk about being this, being that, and we'll talk about Florida a little bit. DeSantis is laying shit down, okay? There's a lot of misconception in there, and what he's doing is just telling people that at a certain age you can't dictate what a child decides to be, all right? So several things we got going against us as a nation. When I say us, I mean every single person in America, every single person. Because the thing is, the jackasses that think that this is okay, oh yeah, it's fine, okay, until one of these bastards goes and messes with one of their damn kin, right? And then they're gonna be like, oh, I can't believe this happened. I don't want to hear it.
Nope.
Pisses me off.
Hey, brother, I'm right there with you. It's the classic example of we shouldn't have death row. But let that motherfucker break into your house and rape or kill your kids or kill your wife or do this or do that. And all of a sudden, oh shit, he's got to burn in hell. Nah, it don't work that way, buddy. It's either all the eggs are in this basket or all the eggs are in that basket. You can't pick and fucking choose because you want it your way. This isn't Burger King. Just saying.
Well, I mean, that's the way it is. I don't know if y'all seen that thing about Disney World or whatever, about the 8 people getting locked up for sex trafficking. Did y'all see that?
I think I heard about it, but I didn't see the whole story.
Disney employees. Yeah. You want to come over here and meet Mickey Mouse? Gotcha. That's some bullshit.
Yeah, it is.
I seen something else too about a camp or something. What was it?
Oh, it's in Kentucky.
Yeah, where the men were sleeping in the same.
Oh no, we're talking about different.
Okay,
ones.
Well, this one here, their sleeping arrangement was in cabins with all female children because the men identified as women.
Oh,
or them or they.
Man.
Hell no. Hell no. That cabin may not have been designed as like a mobile home on wheels, and that some bitch would have been moving if I'd have got there. This shit's insane.
It is, but this all goes back to the whole legal system and everything else, how distorted and warped it is. I mean, this is like modern day Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yep. And I ain't being mean or nothing, but we talked about it earlier. It's just a weird feeling about today, and the thing is, I was doing some reading of the scriptures the other day and stuff like that. And I've never once in my life actually had the feeling that I'm welcoming the end. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This shit is out of control. It may be time for a coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think the good Lord definitely needs to get in the warm up box with Louisville Slugger and get ready to share some karma. This is, it's getting to the point now where divine intervention might actually be welcomed and encouraged.
Yeah. I mean, it's sad.
Yeah, it is. But when you've got this much rampant evil, I mean, you can see it. It's right there in front of you under
Yeah,
the
I mean,
guise of this, that, or the other.
well, you know where Disney stands. You know, they pulled all their sponsors from DeSantis and all that.
Oh, of course they did. I mean,
They better be glad I ain't the governor down there because, man, I have more health inspectors at that place than you ever seen in your life.
oh, I'd eat their ass up. I'd make them want to relocate to damn Guatemala.
See,
Demon's right. All it takes for evil to prevail is good men to do nothing. You're absolutely right, sir. Take care, Mama D.
couldn't be more clear.
Uh-uh. Absolutely.
Let's see how many likes we got. We got a pretty good crowd here tonight. I'm enjoying this.
Yep. Well, I'm sorry for going off the weeds on that one.
Oh no, oh no.
I just thought about it. I said, I can't let this go.
Well, I mean, the truth is, you know, I said that this video was about Jussie Omelet, but I really don't want to talk about that son of a bitch too much. And yeah, I said that just as clear as I can say it. Whoever his mother is, I need to get a hold of him and slap the shit out of him. I'm just saying, you know, throwing that out there, just an idea. So I did see that they let him out, you know, but their concern is they don't want him to beat himself up about it.
Well, why the hell should he beat himself up about it? He basically got out, didn't do shit.
Think about it, T. They didn't want him to beat himself up about it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, damn.
Yeah, y'all like that little pun, huh?
Damn.
Yeah.
Nothing like a double entendre there. Shit.
Yeah, you're right. Hawk Doctor, you gonna fit right in, man. He ain't did nothing. He good boy. He good boy. Oh man. Demon, he either needs to be pushed down some stairs or walked up some stairs by Biden. One or the other.
Either way, he's gonna fall a lot of times and hit some things.
Hey y'all, all jokes aside, he'll probably be nominated for Minister of Defense or some shit in a year.
Hell, he might get Peace Prize, man.
I'm just saying.
You never know. I mean, in this day and age, when Rachel Levine's Woman of the Year, anything is possible.
Oh my God.
Just saying.
I just can't believe all this shit, man. It's the thing is, the reality is, it'll make you really sick thinking about it. This is just scratching the surface of what's going on.
Oh yeah, absolutely,
barely.
Absolutely.
So
I agree.
Well, we're going to talk about the jackass a little bit more. So he is out in 5 days, right? And I'm talking about because I said I wasn't going to talk about him too much, but it just pisses me off, right? And anybody that's not pissed off about it, there's something wrong, right? So this guy used up hundreds of thousands of dollars in judicial system money over a lie, all right?
Mm-hmm.
The two attackers that attacked him, okay, I mean, it was so damn cold that night, the damn homeless people wasn't on the street. So poor old Jussie Omelet's out walking by himself at 2 a.m. in the damn morning on the coldest night ever, right? And then he gets beat up by his ex significant other and his brother. All right. And then he put the noose on his own neck and they poured bleach on it. Sure. Oh, I know what it was. They were filming for a new movie that he's not going to be part of. That's what it was. What's sad, y'all, is he'll become a millionaire off of this. He's already a millionaire, but he's going to become a even larger millionaire off
Oh
of this.
hell, he'll be doing book deals. He'll have a damn made for TV movie. You know, the injustice of Juicy. I mean, there'll be some bullshit. He'll make money. He'll make bank because he'll never go back in jail. You know, this just, it's a joke. He'll probably be at the White House, touring it, Jar Jar will call him and, we'll give him a, Congressional Medal of Honor for, I don't know, being a fucktard.
Yeah, and I seen where I don't even remember what ass hat was even talking on there, but they were saying that he's out and he served the purpose because it still brought awareness to the racial divide that we have in our country. Look, the only people that are causing racist acts are the people that are claiming that there's racism. All right.
Mm-hmm.
If they quit feeding the situation, it will go away. All right. The great Morgan Freeman said it best. If you want racism to go away, stop talking about it. Just that simple, right? Easy enough. Oh yeah, he'll probably get a Disney movie, Cat. You're probably absolutely correct. But it's sad. It's absolutely sad.
Shit, Disney will cast him as the next Black Panther.
Oh my God. Well, you just ruined my next few years.
Prove me wrong.
Well, yeah. I can't.
I mean, you got to admit, that'd be right in their damn wheelhouse to do something stupid like that.
There you go. Everybody, if y'all are on Gab, get on there, check it out. Evolution Vanguard. That is new. Brand new. So y'all can be the first ones to get on there. Check it out. I got to check out Gab myself. I don't know a whole lot about it. But we'll get it going. Reaper, maybe you can answer. Can I post videos on there? We can put this stuff on there, maybe? Let's see. I'm Gen X and never saw racism. We all have fun and made fun of each other. Yeah, absolutely. Hawk Doctor, I mean, that's the thing. I grew up in an area where it wasn't a problem, but here's what's crazy. This is what's going to blow everybody's mind. So be prepared. So the South fought to keep slaves, right? That's what they're claiming. So, but those of you that may not know the full history of it, slavery wasn't brought into the war until after it had already started. So that's not what it was based on. So that's all a lie to begin with. Okay. So anyway, so the situation is most of the towns of the South that supposedly fought for the South don't have these issues. Somebody explain that one to me. No, you're having these problems up in Chirac and California and all that shit, right? That's where you're having the issues at, in the northern places that supposedly fought to end slavery and all that good shit. I call bullshit, absolute bullshit. So they're the ones that's pandering this shit because it's a money train, y'all. It's been used. It's been used and used and used and used and used. So to clear it up, you know, let's talk about what is on the Democratic Party's list of things that they done for our nation. Okay. Things
Damn,
that
how long we got?
things that they implemented that they're so great, right? So they started Jim Crow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jim Crow law. Y'all with me? All right. They were the first ones to steal an election from black people, right? So when the first time it was put in law in a town that black people could vote, they were taking their votes out of the jars. And there's documented proof of that. All right. So they also started the KKK, right? That's a Democratic bi-party. All right. So you got that, Jim Crow, all the things, and they were definitely not on board for freedoms for black people.
Mm.
And it's absolutely crazy. Now, let's go to the other side. Guess who got rid of Jim Crow? Republicans. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Guess who got rid of segregation? Republicans. Right. So I don't get it. I don't understand. But the thing is, people are so easy to believe whatever the hype is just because one jackass comes on there that has a pretty good following and says something. I don't get it. I don't understand. Let's see. There it is.
He's right. Absolutely right.
Simple enough.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The war on drugs. Yeah. The thing is people fucking Biden. So this jackass in 90, was it 91 or 94? I think it was 91. You know, he's got a video out about putting people in cages and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
People forget that.
Are we talking about Jar Jar?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Talking about old bumbling Biden.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, there that is.
Well, I
Planned,
mean,
Planned Parenthood was Democrat.
if you've got any government program that's fucked up and is a quagmire, you can almost be guaranteed that the Democratic Party initiated it and ran it.
Right.
Because all it is to pander and get votes and to
Money.
take money from other people.
That's
The
it.
Democratic Party is
Control the narrative.
oh yeah, they're the best at spending other people's money. That's a fact.
Absolutely. And the thing is, you know, I'm watching that thing about all the money that's being sent over Ukraine and shit today. And I can't believe these numbers. What is it, like 13 point something billion now?
It's a shit ton.
So let me make something clear to everybody. We don't have that money to spare in the United States. We're trillions in debt. Trillions.
Mm-hmm.
So where's the money coming from? They're printing that shit, right? So
Mm-hmm.
what happens when you make money, you print out money that you don't have? Inflation.
Yep.
Oh wait, that was Putin's fault, right?
Everything's Putin's fault.
High gas is Putin's fault.
Supply chain's Putin's fault.
Supply
He's the reason we
chain,
got all the boats off the damn coast can't be unloaded. That's his fault.
right. Buddy of mine's dog got run over yesterday. That was Putin's fault.
Mm-hmm.
My dog tore up one of his chew toys yesterday. Putin's fault.
Yep. Yep.
Your pants don't fit like they're supposed to. Putin's fault.
Yep.
Give me a damn break. So we'll send 13 billion over to a country that's in a war that really has nothing to do with us, right? And the thing is, we got people here that need help. You got veterans on the street,
Mm-hmm.
nowhere to live, and we're handing out fucking crack pipes and just stupid shit. All right. So, yeah, my son stubbed his toe earlier, putting salt. Hell yeah. So they start printing all this money out, and it's gonna decrease our value of the dollar, right? Which is already decreased beyond all belief at the current moment.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got Saudi Arabia; they're talking about going to Chinese currency, right? I think that's what I've seen.
Yeah.
What's it called? Quabos or yen,
Uh,
watts or some shit.
is it Chinese yen or is that Japanese? Or they both use the same thing?
Japanese is yen. I think. I don't know. Maybe it's fucking
It's the
rice.
yuan or something like that.
Yeah.
I,
So
I,
I don't keep up with the shit because it's all stupid anyway. But yeah, yuan. Thank you, Demon. So they got yuan. Now here's the thing. If Saudi Arabia and all of them goes to that right there, then our dollar is worth nothing.
yep.
Absolutely nothing. All right. So I already deter from purchasing stuff made in China anyway. Unfortunately, a lot of stuff is, but I do try to keep it in house as much as possible. Some things you just can't. Uh, if any of y'all know a good company that makes a American made flashlight, let me know. Um, good luck finding that.
Where are the mag lights made? Canada?
Oh, I don't know.
I thought they were North American made. I might be wrong though. That's been years ago.
Well, yeah, everything used to be.
Yeah.
Uh, but here's the thing. So if it's the rules of that, if it's like, I don't know, 20% of it's made in America, they can call that made in America, which is
Mm-hmm.
bullshit, right? So every part of that flashlight, just about 80% of it can be made overseas, but then it's called made in America.
Right.
No, I'm looking it up now. We have really gone down a hole now.
Well, it needs to be sourced and made in America. There's the key.
Right.
But again, this all goes back to our fucktard in chief. We've got so much overregulation and everything else in industry here. That's what ran business overseas to begin with. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have some kind of regulation necessarily. I don't know. That's not my wheelhouse. But ultimately, when you affect that bottom dollar, that's what's going to make a corporation. That's the whole free market capitalism. They're going to go and produce the stuff for the cheapest price they possibly can. And when we started doing all our business overseas, that just opened the door. And that's where you made your mistake.
See, I'm looking at these flashlights and I see a lot of them, but here's the thing. If you'll read carefully, it says they meet the criteria of made in America. That's what I'm getting at. Right? And I don't remember where I was searching at it, but I happened to be on it today, just kind of messing around. But all the parts are not made in America. It's just not feasible. If they are building them here completely, I would be surprised. And that's any flashlight maker.
Yeah.
But see, there's a criteria. There shouldn't be a criteria. Either it's made here or it's not.
Absolutely.
So there's a difference in manufactured and made too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to be careful.
Yeah, read the fine print. You also need to watch, while we're on this subject, when you're in a store buying anything, it won't necessarily say made in China. They have all kinds of abbreviations and different things they'll use to confuse you, make it hard for you to figure out where it is from. So you need to make sure you educate and verse yourself on what the hell you're trying to look at, because They do it with meat. They do it with, any kind of product that comes in here. Whatever comes from China that's imported. Now that people have gotten wise to them or giving them the finger, the ones that give a shit, China is now hiding the packaging, or whoever's marketing it for them is hiding where it's from on the packaging. So just make sure you know what you're looking for.
Right. So here's the thing, you've got these countries that have named cities USA, right? Spelled USA. Um, and they do that, and you could get that product that says made in USA, right? Which is not true. I mean, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's made in USA, but it's not made in USA.
Right.
And the thing is, China's not the only ones that does that. Japan's got a city named USA. It's in USA Oita. Let me see.
Nighthawk Doctor.
Yeah, it's on the island of Kyushu. They renamed an existing town and called it USA. So how about that?
Well,
Yeah, take care, Hawk Doctor. Thank you for stopping by, buddy. Don't forget to subscribe. But yeah, it's just ongoing stuff, and I'm trying to research products and stuff like that. And the thing is there is ways, but it takes a lot of legwork to go in and find out if all their products are 100% made in the U.S. It's aggravating, but if you're that into it like I am, I don't mind sitting there researching it too much. But I hadn't found one yet. Some of the ones y'all listed in here, I will go check them out though. Let's see. I was trying to pull up an article. I can't even find it. Anywho, so let's backstep a little bit. So things to think about. What if they took all the people that in the J6 situation, right, and treated them the same as they are old Jussie Omelet right now? They should be released.
Yeah.
They've already had time served, y'all. We're talking about over a year, right? Now, I'm not saying all of them got locked up, but the situation was over a year ago of the false insurrection.
Yep.
So, I don't know. But,
Well, I think the reason they're doing this to the Patriots they locked up, I think it was a wake-up call to the politicians. And I think this was an attempt to try and make an example so nobody would ever try that again. Kind of like from the perspective of how dare you think you can come into our house and do that? And see, the problem is that they fail to remember that they work for us. We don't serve them. And they need to be reminded of that continuously.
yeah, absolutely. But, yeah, fuck it. Shit. That's just. I mean, and the thing is, how much have y'all heard on the news about the Freedom Rally in the United States? There you go. How much did you hear about the Canadian one? Every day. Every day. So the best way to delete power that's in the hands of the civilization is not talk about it. Right. So that's the fastest way they get rid of it is they just block it all out. I mean, you can find it on YouTube and stuff like that here and there, but if you go and search it, there's really not a lot of information on it.
Yeah, but you sure knew about Jussie getting out of jail.
Oh, hell yeah. Because that fits the narrative. Fits the narrative. Absolutely. I think I read somewhere they took some of the leaders of the Freedom Rally on a tour of the White House. Yeah, okay. Do I believe that shit? No. I don't know, man. I don't know.
And their ass, I'll be on the Beltway every fucking day at rush hour. Just shut that shit down and drive them bastards crazy.
I mean, is it still going?
Yeah, it is. It's still going on. You just don't hear about it.
Yeah, I haven't been following it. So
The last thing I saw, they were talking about going and actually getting on the Beltway, like I was saying. I would make every one of those bottom feeding shitbag politicians have to fly into that bitch every day. They wouldn't be able to drive. I'm sorry. That'd be a grueling. Every day be grueling as hell for them to get in. But that's me.
hey. Oh, is that our link right there? I need to copy that. Oh, it won't let me copy from here. Hey, Reaper, if you'll send me that on a sidebar, I'll start putting it in the description in here. Yeah. So yeah, y'all check that out. If you're not on Gab, get on there. Be there or be square. I'm telling y'all that, and I ain't even on there. Well, technically I am. Somebody took care of it for me. Reaper.
You the man.
Yeah. Those of y'all that are in the chat that are not a member of the Evolution Vanguard organization, we have a lot of great people. Absolutely a lot of great people. So y'all need to get in there. Join up. All right. The only stipulation that we have in order to be a member is you need to love America.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's absolutely it. We'll check you later, Demon. Be careful, brother. You leaving at a good time anyway. We're about to chop this thing off. But yeah, Jussie Smollett. So he can kiss my ass. BLM can kiss my ass. They have no business in the justice system. So they need to just get gone. Stick to their lane. They need to actually, if that's what they're going to be about, they need to quit talking about it and be about it. They need to put their focus on actual black lives that do matter. Like the infighting and shit like that. Be real about it. But nowadays, you can fake it till you make it, right?
And their rule book, they can.
Yeah. Anyway, you got anything for the chat there, T? For the viewers?
Basically, guys and girls, gals, however you want me to respond. I don't want to offend nobody. It's great to have all of you here. We're slowly growing. Tell people, share. Pay attention to world events. Pay attention to your own backyard. Pay attention to what's going on to you locally. And keep you and yours safe. That's all I got.
Absolutely. I was just picking up something that was sent to me. All right. So, yeah, like you said, everybody, keep your eye on the prize. We're gaining ground in some areas, losing ground in others. This thing with Jussie, it's not anything new. It's not a record-breaking situation. It's just another one, right? Same shit, different day. But it's aggravating, and I have people come up to me today and talk to me. They're like, man, can you believe that happened? I'm like, I'm not really surprised, but it is what it is, right? One more time, I'm going to go through my spiel. Y'all be safe out there. Once again, my email is scrolling across. If you need to get in contact with me directly, that is available to you. Cash App, Evolution Vanguard. And then you've got the website, evolutionvanguard1776.com. And now we've got the Gap. So y'all, I'm going to post that link right here in the chat. One more time. Y'all click that. Get on there, check it out. And that's about all I got. So y'all take care, be safe out there, and God bless America.